Just looking at outside my parents' house. I swear this thing was gonna come off. We were sleeping in this room and the sounds, but looking across the way, they lost their cage. Theirs is fine. Theirs is gone. Theirs is gone. Theirs is gone. That's maybe what we were hearing. I can't believe that sound. That's what we were hearing.
Yeah.
Including the Egmont channel with 100-mile-per-hour gusts, Venice with 107-mile-per-hour gusts. And as we look at this overall future cast, I see plenty of bright sunshine for good cleanup weather. And one thing to note.
Making our way into Cortez. Oh my god.
Insulation. Some part of that building is
What? Oh, it's off of the roof.
The roof just popped off?
Yeah. Seems like the closer we're getting to the water, the worse. Lots of. So really, really thankful we're safe, and seems like everyone I'm talking to, everyone's safe. We're trying to get to the Merc right now. There's trees down. We're like zigzagging all over, but we're almost there. Last night was insane. I told Dino, I was like, I don't ever need to do that again. I never want to do that again. Don't ever let us do that again. It just was so loud, and it was so crazy because we thought the winds were crazy before we were in the eye, and they were all going one way. Like the wind was just going one way. And then all of a sudden it just stopped, and you're in this dead silence. Like not a branch was moving. And we were like, was that it? Like, was that the whole hurricane? And then all of a sudden out of nowhere, it just picked up again, and it was like whipping all around, and that's when we knew we were in it. And we just were like, all right, well, we're just gonna try to sleep. We couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep at all.
I slept like a dream. What?
Our tree is down. We can't do much else right now except for head back to my parents' house, so we're gonna do that. And to be honest, it's like just very overwhelming. I think we're just feeling overwhelmed just thinking about all of it again. Dino's like, call the water restoration guys. We just paid them $5,000 last week for the dehumidifiers and all that stuff, and it just is like, it's just a lot to kind of process. So I think when we can't even do anything right now, the power's out everywhere. Once we get to my parents, we'll lose power and internet again. So right now we're just going to go back, maybe if by the grace of God find some coffee somewhere.
Coffee.
And just like rest and just pray and ask God for wisdom, just kind of where to go from here. And then hopefully in the next few days be able to see our home and the inn. Well, we got a little coffee and we got our brains functioning for a few minutes, and we kind of just made like a 4-day plan just to get us through Sunday. That's all our brains can kind of comprehend at this moment. There's just a lot to take in, and we can't even get to the island yet to see how the inn and our house is. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna rip out all the drywall in the back rooms, the kitchen, the storage room at the Mercantile, start to dry that out. And that's basically all we can do for the next couple of days. It'll also just allow our family to rest and just kind of get through this these last couple weeks, and then what we have to move forward. It was obviously quite traumatizing to everybody, and so we just need to like regroup as a family and come together and rest, and then just pray about like how to move forward out of it. And I know we can, but it's like kind of fuzzy right now, so this gives us the ability to take steps. I just talked with Brooke, and we have our second half of Christmas that we already bought that was on its way to the Merc. We redirected it. It's gonna go to my mom's house now. And we have all of our Santa mugs that we designed. We have a shirt that We have our designer just quickly making right now, that'll be like a really cool shirt. It's talking about Florida and our, you know, all of our businesses. So if you're looking for a way to support, this is going to be it. Tomorrow we're going to drop it all at noon. We'll ship out of my parents' house and just try to recoup some of the hundreds of thousands of dollars that we've lost these last couple weeks. So thank you guys for, you know, reaching out and wanting to support. This is a way to do that, and that'll be tomorrow. I'll share a drop down to that. And honestly, we're just thankful for all the love and the prayers. Like, I know that we had like a hedge of protection over us, and we're just really, really thankful.
Yeah, Al, we are seeing a lot of wind damage here. You know, in Bradenton, we got spared because of that little wobble in the hurricane track. We got spared the big storm surge that folks were expecting here. But the threat of that storm surge got a lot of people out of town to evacuate their homes, which is good news because we're seeing a lot of downed trees and downed power lines. I mean, look at this massive tree behind us. We actually drove around it this morning, and once the sun came up, I realized how big this tree was. Now, the tops of the palm trees, which tend to hold up a little bit better, the tops got sheared off, but it's the bigger trees like this that tend to knock down the power lines, and that's why we're seeing about 500,000 people without power. We lost power last night before the heart of the storm even came through. Now, the other issue, it's been just 13